In this research poster, I will be talking about the 3 arrays found in the temperate ocean zones. The 3 arrays are known as Endurance, Pioneer, and Argentine Basin, and were created by the Ocean Observatories Initiative, OOI. These arrays are there to collect data on the levels of chlorophyll A concentration. Chlorophyll A and photosynthesis are the 2 most important factors for primary production, and this data will help researchers better understand primary production and how it is changing. I will begin by discussing the locations of the Endurance, Pioneer, and Argentine Basin arrays, as well as when the data was collected. I will then move on to discuss the results of data collected by the Ocean Observatories Initiative and discuss how seasons and temperatures affect primary production in different areas of the oceans. After the results of the chlorophyll A concentration levels have been discussed, I will finish with a conclusion to the data collected, with information on why coastal waters are more nutrient-rich than open waters and how man-made pollution can negatively impact primary production. Finally, my research poster will include 2 questions. These questions directly relate to primary production and the ways that the human species is negatively impacting primary production. The goal of this research poster is to provide important information on primary production and chlorophyll A concentration levels in the temperate zones. The Endurance Array is located in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of Oregon and Washington State. The Pioneer Array is located in the North Atlantic Ocean off the coast of New England. And the Argentine Basin Array is located in the South Atlantic Ocean. The data collected on chlorophyll A concentration from these 3 arrays was collected between April 2015 to January 2016. The data shows the level of chlorophyll A concentration staying relatively constant at the Pioneer Array and the Argentine Basin Array. The levels of chlorophyll A concentration at the Endurance Array are seen to remain high during the spring and summer months. At the end of September, the levels taper off at the Endurance Array and remain low through January. The levels of chlorophyll A concentration have to do with the light and the amount of nutrients being mixed in with the water. The chlorophyll A concentration levels at Endurance Array are around the same as Pioneer Array and Argentine Basin Array during the fall and winter months due to sunlight being less frequent. The reason for the dramatic spike in chlorophyll A concentration at Endurance Array is because during the cooler winter months the nutrients are being mixed around but not produced, so when sunlight returns, a bloom of productivity occurs. The relationship between primary production and geography is based on what kind of environment phytoplankton is able to survive in. In conclusion, primary production is incredibly important to the stability of our oceans. The way that primary production occurs in different zones helps to keep the oceans healthy and thriving. Coastal waters tend to be more rich in nutrients due to runoff from land and the shallower bottom of the continental shelf. Open waters are not near land, meaning they hold less nutrients. Primary productivity in coastal waters can be negatively affected by the runoff from land due to pollution. It is not only natural runoff like sedimentation being let into the ocean, but human waste can also find its way into the waters and can disrupt the levels of chlorophyll A. My 2 questions are, if we do not find a way to clean the oceans and stop human pollution, what will happen to primary productivity in 10 years? How is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch affecting primary productivity?